My faith. I grew up in an atheist family. It's not very surprising, as my mother used to be a teacher and my father a driving instructor, so if they wanted to keep their jobs during communism, they had no other option. Then, when I was 18, the Velvet Revolution took place, and our country changed and opened up to new influences and possibilities. One day a friend of mine came to me and said, "There are some Americans at our house and they want to talk to you." "To me? I don't know any Americans," I replied, rather surprised. "But they want to talk to you anyway," she insisted. Well, I thought, why not? At least I can practice my English on them. So I went. In my friend's living room I met two young men in dark suits with name tags, who indeed did want to talk to me. They were missionaries from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and they were hoping to share their message with me. I wasn't looking for religion or purpose in life, but I listened to their message. They said we have a Father in heaven, and we used to live with him. Then he sent us here, so that we could learn to distinguish right from wrong, be tested, and then return back to him with our families. They called it the plan of happiness. What they said seemed to make sense to me, and somehow felt right, as if I've always known it. I guess people expect some mighty experience, but for me this was it. I felt with my whole heart it was right. I got baptized and became a member of the church. It changed my life. I found another parent in God and a precious friend in His Son Jesus Christ, and I decided to follow their teachings, or at least try to. That meant I had to give up my leisure time on Sundays and start attending church meetings, which made me late for family dinners and brought down the wrath of my mother. I had to start reading boring accounts of ancient people that over time proved to be incredibly insightful and surprisingly full of inspiration. Learn to listen to a still small voice, which we call the Holy Ghost, and most other people recognize as conscience, and befriend a bunch of odd people who also happened to be members of the same church. There was the good stuff too. I met my lovely husband, made some of my best friends, and found a quiet sort of lasting happiness. My life has become more interesting and ever-changing. I get many opportunities to learn things, get regularly encouraged to do better at things I already know, and to use my time better and to the full. It's not always easy, but for me it's worth it. I believe in God who loves us, has a sense of humor, lets us learn from our mistakes, but does his best to help us make it back to him in one piece.